Good day guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Ernest Mampana from the FX Traders, and in today's video we're going to be looking at what we can expect during the week. We're going to look at USDCAD, we're also going to look at gold, and we're also going to look at EURAUD. Without wasting much time, let us get into it.
Okay, guy, I will never do it. Right now they are watching me doing it. This thing in marble hall is like a movie. I knew it and I did it.
Thank you so much for choosing this video, and if you are new to this channel, once again be sure you hit the subscribe button and also turn on the notification bell. We are on the road to 25,000 subscribers, and I would appreciate if you become one of the 25,000 subscribers. Now, without wasting much time, let us dive into the charts. On the screen right now I have USDCAD, and we're going to start with it. Now already you can see I have some drawings, but let me just remove everything and start from scratch. As I did remove all my drawings, I can start by analyzing my trend. The time frame is on 4-hour time frame, so I'm not going to be diving onto a daily time frame. I'm just going to analyze from here, identify my trend, and also try to get my zones. So I can have something like this. I wanted to also cater this one right here. So by far we can see that the move is to the upside. We have a move to the upside, so the trend, our trend is to the upside. We'll be looking for possibilities to the upside as well. So if I zoom out right here, I can still further spot this one right here. Now as I'm identifying my zone, I can now identify this point right here. We can see that on this one right there, you can see we had this touches right here, multiple touches again right here, multiple touches again right here, a touch right here, touch again right here, and also a touch somewhere right there. So my anticipation from here is the market can now come back down here, give us another test there before we continue going up. So we'll be waiting for that move to complete to the downside, and once it gets here, to give us another touch or to give us another touch at the trend line before we can now continue to go up with this market. On an hour time frame, here I am. So let me see if I can get something else other than what we have, just to confirm the setup. So basically this is my setup for now. I'm just going to wait for the market to reach at this level. Once the market reaches at this level, then that's when I'm going to enter my buys. So I'll have this one right here. By the way guys, this setup already I have sent it to my Telegram group, so you can go there and follow the setup. Then I will also inform during the week if it's the right time to enter or not. But for now, this is what we are expecting. We can expect further more moves to hit this level right here, from here to that level right there. Our stop loss will just be below this zone that we spotted on 4-hour, and also this trend line right here. So our stop loss will just be below that, just in case we have what we call a stop loss hunt. This is my analysis on USDCAD. This is what I'm looking at. I'm waiting to see the market if we'll come back to bounce at these areas, and once that is done, then I know that can go in for my buying opportunities. Alright guys, on the screen right now I have EURAUD. Already I have deleted my drawings. I will just recreate them once again. Remember I said on a bigger time frame we need to be looking at the market direction. Our trend on this one is to the upside. As you can see, we have this channel to the upside. So from here we can now start looking for our structure. I can now see that okay, the market was trying to create some sort of V head and shoulder right here, but how valid will this be? If we were to complete this head and shoulder, then we can expect our profits at this area right here. But is this the right head and shoulder or not? We do not know. That's why we need to dive deep into a smaller time frame to see exactly if we can get something out. But for now, already we can see that head and shoulder is one of the structures that we can look at. From here I can see that okay, the market is been bouncing at this area right here. It has been bouncing right there for quite some time now. You can see right there, we had a bounce right here, we had a bounce again, we had a bounce again, and the market currently is at the zone. What I'm expecting from here is either a rejection or a breakout. Once I get a breakout, that's when I can go for our head and shoulder. But if the breakout does not happen, then I need to look at something different. So here I am on a 1 hour time frame, and I can do this where I see that we have like a kind of like third touch confirmation right there. As we had this touch right here, we have this touch, we have this touch again, and then the market is currently at a third touch. So now we have two confirmations that the market might go up. So first one is the zone, and the second one is the trend line. So from here, we don't know, we're just going to wait for a confirmation by a candlestick if we can still continue going up, or the market is continuing with the head and shoulder. We need to look on both possibilities. It shouldn't be stereotyped as into one thing. So I'll be observing as soon as the market opens. I'm aiming to see what would happen. Maybe the market will give me a good reversal candlestick. Already it has given me something that I can use, but I'm not going to use it because it's still inside the zone. I'm just going to wait for something that is above the zone or below the zone. Then that's when I'm going to be entering. If it were to go below the zone, then I will also wait for a retest before I can confirm this as a valid breakout, because once the retest is done, then I can now take my opportunities to the downside. So from here, we're just waiting to see exactly what the market will be giving us. But from where I'm standing right now, it seems like buying opportunities will still present itself. So I will just leave this one right here up until this point right there. So at that point, that's when now I can be able to take my profits and wait for the market to hit this line and then continue going down if the market is continuing with the downward movement. And if it's not happening that, then I would now enter again. If upon a perfect entry, then I will enter again to aim at these levels right there. So this is what I'm looking at on Euro AUD. We're just going to wait to see exactly if the market is breaking this zone or is rejecting once again. And if it's rejecting, we're going up, but if it's breaking, then we are going down with the market. Now, you know I cannot live without giving you gold, so let us look at gold. Alright, on the screen right now I have gold, and once again allow me to delete all the drawings that I have. As always, I start on a bigger time frame just to identify my trend, and my trend this time around is to the downside. However, that does not mean we need to be looking for moves to the downside only. So first of all, I have this one right here, the move to the downside. It's been to the downside, and I also remember last week I mentioned that this could serve as an inverse head and shoulder. So we're still within that inverse head and shoulder, and we are waiting to see the market reaching at that point right there. But reaching that point can be in weeks or even months. What can we expect like currently? If I zoom out right here, do this, I can still spot something like this right here, and also something like this. So we can spot something like this, of which on the other hand I can take this as my W formation, and I'm waiting to see my price reaching at that area. That's the first thing that I can look at. So if I were to get my zone here, I would now do this. I would get this zone right here, and obviously we can see that the market bounced here with a double bottom type of a formation. So that was a good reversal. Let us switch to an hour time frame so you can see all of that. Here on an hour time frame, you can see that we had this type of a reversal that is happening. So we have this impulse move to the upside. Now we are at a correction phase. Once the correction phase is done, we're looking for more moves to the upside. So I can now do this. and wait for the breakout to happen. Once the breakout is presenting itself, then I would aim to go higher like that. So my entry would be at the breakout of these two zones. My stop loss will be somewhere around these areas, and I will have my TP at this point right there. So that's just what I'm waiting for to happen now. I'm going to wait up until the price gets to these areas right there at this 1767. Then that's where I'm going to get my entries. So this is what I have on gold. If you have stayed up until this very end, I really appreciate people like you. Please leave a thumb up and also let me know down there in the comment section what are your thoughts about this analysis. My name is Ernest Mampana, and I will see you on the next video.